Hey everyone, welcome back to another All Signs reading. Wow, we are almost at the end of 2021. So tonight's readings are going to be for the last 2 weeks of November. And these readings are for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus. Okay, so just see what resonates with you more. And again, these readings are general, so only take what applies. If it doesn't resonate, please don't take the information on. It's not your message. If it does resonate with you and you want to go deeper into a reading with me, personals are can be booked in the description below. You can do a straight up reading. We can do coaching and reading. Or, if you're looking for some healing, if something comes up healing wise, I know that's been kind of surfacing for inner child or anything along those lines. Doesn't even need to be inner child. I would be more than happy to assist you on that journey. It's honestly an honor for me to be witness to all of your journeys. When you book with me, I feel very honored. So without further ado, I hope you guys are all great tonight. How's everyone? Oh, Suiterbug, you're in the chat again. Thank you so much for modding. Everyone, please just give Suiterbug a big heart to send love. He's been doing a great job. You've been in the live chat all 3 nights. You're amazing. Okay, guys, let's jump into it. So we're going to start with air signs. And I am going to be using my Magical Dimensions deck to open up your reading. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what is opening up for you, and then we'll find out what is the challenge or the obstacle. Okay, so what is opening up here for air signs? Okay, we'll take this one. Okay, and oh, I like it. Oh, it's perfect for the end for what's coming up this month. And also just a quick message here to all of you. Once this video is done, I will be dropping timestamps in the description below the video. Okay, what is the challenge here what is the challenge for air signs or the obstacle for the last half of November? What is the challenge or the obstacle for the last half of November? Oh, interesting. Okay. So, air signs, it looks like you guys are letting something go. You're trying to release something because, well, what's opening up here for you is releasing. So I have to turn the card on an angle because there's always a glare. These are super glossy cards. So you're releasing something, purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. So some of you might be on a detox. You might be thinking about doing a detox. But overall, like it could be even just a spiritual detox, something that's around your emotions. But you're cleansing something. You're wanting to purify an aspect of yourself, which means something has to go. But the great thing about that is you're making room for something else. So that's what's really kind of opening up for you. That's what's in favor of you for the last half of November. The challenge, however, is majestic eminence, which is priestess, divine feminine, and worth. Okay, so there may be some blocks around your intuition, or maybe this is why you're doing this, is that you feel spiritually blocked, or you feel like you're not able to connect in the way that you want, or you're just, I don't know, it feels like the divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female, has to do with your ability to connect to all the mystery, to connect with the abstract, the unknown, the darkness. And it feels like, I don't know if there's a fear or a hesitancy here to really go deeper into something, which would make sense, but you are trying to release something here. So let's go into the tarot, okay, and find out what has happened in the past for my air signs. What has happened in the past for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh, yeah, okay. The 10 of Wands has come up for you. I've got a new webcam, and it allows me to show you guys more of the table, because I don't know why it's at the same height that my other one was at, but the way it works, like it can tilt down and show you more and still keep me in the picture. So this is good for you guys to be able to see the table more. Okay, you also have the Sun card, and I don't know why though. This just started right before I went live. The camera's doing some funny stuff with white. It's like making it all weird. Even my sweater is doing the same thing. Okay, so you have the Sun coming up in the past. Okay, and then we have the Page of Cups. What is coming into the present moment? The last half of November. What is coming into the present moment? Okay, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. What else is coming into the present moment here for air signs? Okay, and then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. And then what is coming into the future? The future here for air signs. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse. One more for the future here for air signs. Last half of... Okay. And we have the 4 of Swords. Well, well, well. Isn't this a very interesting... I mean, the cards are already speaking to the openers very clearly. Your overall energy is the 7 of Cups here. And underneath that is the 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Air signs. Let's get into it. So... It feels to me, air signs, like you've got some options. You got some doors opening here is what it feels like to me. For some of you, it may be around something that happens rather quickly. Like the whole reason for this reading is it feels like you're contemplating different things right now. And for some of you, this may actually involve some aspect of travel. Or this may revolve around needing to have a very important conversation. But in any aspect, there are options here, or you're looking at new opportunities or other options just in general. Now, in your past, you have the 10 of Wands, the Sun, the Page of Cups. It feels like in your past, there was some long-term heavy burden of some sort, something you've been going through for a long time. And it feels to me like you got some clarity around it. There's some clarity or like an aha moment, or like it's like when I look at the Sun card, it's almost like I'm seeing like the clouds part. There's a lot of clarity coming through. And even I would say some optimism despite some of the hardships that you have been enduring. And with the Page of Cups here, it feels to me like there may have been some opening here around something that you've been wanting to do in relation to your life, like maybe like a dream of yours or some aspect of the dream world has been speaking to you, and somehow it's kind of come to life in your physical reality. And it feels to me like there was a little bit of a heart opening here for you air signs. That's what it feels like. Despite there being a lot of heavy burdens, it feels to me though like something kind of opened up. Now, with the eight, in the present situation of the last half of November, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it feels to me like you may have been in your head about something, and it feels to me like you're finally getting out of your own way. And also that you don't want to miss an opportunity. Like there's something that you may have been unhappy with, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Like it's time to make a move, or it's time to do something different. It's time to get me out of this rut. And it feels to me like there's something cooking in the last half of November for you with this Ace of Wands in reverse, but it's not necessarily something that's coming to full fruition just yet. I feel like it's maybe more of, it could be like a download of some sort. It could be inspiration, maybe that's coming to you through meditation with the Ace of Wands in reverse. It feels like it's trickling in, but it's not ready to take on like a full birthing of whatever this is. But it's something that, it's sparking some of your creative life force back. You know what I'm getting the sense, air signs, is that some of you have been feeling dull, feeling kind of heavy. It's like not light on your feet. It's almost like there's just been this heaviness around you, to some degree, or maybe even within you. But it feels to me though like you're coming out of that in the last half of November, and there's something that's it's almost like a light switch is flipping on. Now, in your future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is where it's really kind of coming into play. It looks like you've got a brand new opportunity coming in. Something that could have to do with your job, your finances, some kind of resources, or even your home life, possibly even a relationship, just because the Page of Cups is up here. But with the Chariot here in reverse, it feels to me like there's also this uncertainty of what direction to go, and or there's something blocking things from moving forward. And because the Four of Swords is here, it's telling me that there is some kind of healing or rest or something that's needing to come in. And, there's a need for letting go, right? And that's what's kind of opening up for you here, is like this idea of like what needs to be let go. What in your, whether it's spiritual or like physical or emotional, the Chariot too, when it's here, is also about being divinely guided. And it feels to me though that you're a little bit blocked there. And I think that's also why this Chariot is here. I think you're having there's a level of uncertainty here, even though you're getting out of your head here, but there's still uncertainty in how to move forward, or how, I think you've got multiple options, and so you're just not sure which one to choose. Again, it could be like this energy of like, do I stay with what I'm currently doing with that kind of energy? Do I go to something else? Like, it feels though like you are exploring that. Okay, let's go into the tarot and go a little deeper. So let's find out what's the Seven of Cups as the overall energy. What else can we know about this Seven of Cups? Ooh, yeah. All right, we have the Hierophant here. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. And there's your Page of Cups again, but this time in reverse. Okay. See, it feels to me like whatever this Page of Cups is that came in the past, this kind of, I don't know, like an opening or some kind of communication around something that you're wanting, or maybe you've had dreams about, or like something that you're wishing for yourself in this life. It feels though like, Why is this in reverse? Because it feels like the heart's a bit blocked. It does. It could be also your intuition. Because when you look at this particular page of cups, I don't know if it's actually showing. I think I have to put it in front of me. But there's like all this energy coming out of the heart. And it's in reverse. And I'm wondering if like your heart's a little bit closed down to some of the communication that's coming in here to try and guide you on it. But with the Hierophant here, this is telling me that you're exploring something of a commitment. Okay, something that is taking you to another level. You know, the Hierophant is about going to the next level many times, whether it's in your own spiritual journey, because it's about making a commitment, right? You may even be considering like, you may have like a mentor around you, someone to guide you or someone you look up to that's kind of helping you to explore this. Interesting. Okay, let's go into this 10 of Wands in the past. Tell me about the 10 of Wands in the past for air signs. What do we need to know about this? Okay, the Fool. I like that on the 10 of Wands. I think you've had a hard time, like a long time, trying to get somewhere new or trying to start something new, like break free of something and get a fresh start in some way. Tell me more about this 10 of Wands. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands, please. Okay, you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse with the 2 of Wands in reverse. And again, it feels like there's just been this like, I don't know how my path is supposed to unfold. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go into. And again, with the 6 of Pentacles coming here in reverse, it feels to me like you've been struggling with either being able to receive something or you've shut off being able to receive like intuitively into your own heart, or there's been some imbalance of energies in a situation that has been ongoing for quite some time and that's been weighing heavily on you. But it's also like, do I continue with this? Do I not? Do I go for this fresh new start? And I feel like this is what's kind of been plaguing you in the past. Tell me about the Sun. Tell me about the Sun. Oh, okay. 6 of Cups in reverse. There you go. So this has to relate to something from your past, possibly your childhood, not necessarily, but it could be. You got some clarity around this, like an aha again, and it has to do with something that you're having a hard time letting go of. The 6 of Cups in reverse is about, you know, still holding on to like grudges or holding on to pain or something that caused you a lot of suffering, just having a difficult time letting it go. And you've received some kind of clarity around this in the past. So tell me about, okay, tell me about the Page of Cups. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. So something happened here that kind of opened up for you. And it feels like it came to you in a time where you were having a hard time breaking free of a repetitive cycle of some sort that you just couldn't get yourself out of. But like there was some kind of heart opening, whether someone approached you or reached out to you, or maybe you reached out to someone. Maybe it could have even been like an opportunity of some sort, but it either was inspired because you just can't get yourself out of this situation, or you find yourself in a repetitive pattern, is what I'm kind of seeing here. So tell me about this 8 of Swords in reverse into the present energies here for air signs. What's this 8 of Swords in reverse about? Oh, love it. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands coming up. Okay, so this is great energy here, air signs. Let me pull one more card because it's telling me that you're kind of getting that spark again. You're getting your mojo back. You're like, again, it felt to me like you were feeling, again, not light on your feet. Like you just, it was this dredging, like, you know, kind of like dragging yourself to do whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's going here, going there, doing this task, whatever it might be. And it feels to me like you're coming out of, like you're getting some kind of confidence or a boost in energy. Like you've got this really attractive energy around here. That you're getting you're getting out of your head about something. Now, this could be someone or something that you're very attracted to, that you're also getting out of your head on, which is great. Let me just get another card here on the Eight of Swords in reverse. Let me get another card here, please, on the Eight of Swords. Okay. Five of Wands. So this is something that you've been internally conflicted over, or there's been conflict around this situation that you've been kind of thinking about, over, like analyzing. You know, in the past, you're now coming out of that. So whatever this is, you've kind of, there has been some kind of conflict around it, or disagreements, or there's multiple people who have got like things to say about it. But whatever it is, it feels like, again, if this is someone or something that you're attracted to and it had conflict around it, or there was some kind of discord of some sort, it feels like you're kind of getting past thinking about that in like a non-helpful way. A way that doesn't serve you. So what's this Four of Cups in reverse about? Because this is telling me that you're getting ready to take a leap of faith in some way. Like you're ready. Yeah. Ooh, look, Queen of Cups. I love it. For some of you, this could be around some kind of relationship, or some, you know, somewhere where there's a lot of emotions attached here, because the Queen of Cups is definitely someone who either you love or loves you. Again, it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, but there's this desire to also, you know, the Queen of Cups also talks about your intuition, and there's a desire to finally maybe perhaps go towards what your intuition has been telling you. Again, getting out of your own head, following like your own heart. Again, that's why I feel like there was some kind of block here, maybe in the past. So tell me about this Ace of Wands in reverse. What's this Ace of Wands in reverse about? Okay, well that settles it. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, very two opposite energies coming in here, which might be the delay. So there's this, it feels to me like, okay, you may have multiple options here, or just multiple ways of approaching something. The Knight of Wands is taking action from like a really kind of like, I'm just going to throw myself in, I'm going to go for it, you know, jump into the pool head first, jump into the fire, and you're just like really excited, you know, you're very motivated. But then there's the Knight of Pentacles that's coming in here. It's like, no, let's just take the steady course. Let's take it step by step, take my time. And I think that's what's kind of got this Ace of Wands here in reverse, is there might be even uncertainty in how to approach something. It does feel like there's a lot opening up here for you in the last half of November. Again, it does feel like something's going to need to be released though, and I know that's coming up here in your future. So, yeah, very interesting. So, I mean, this could represent two different things. You know, one could be really stable, really kind of secure. It may take a little longer, but, you know, like there's that one. Or there's one that's like really striking the heart. It's really striking the passion, you know, like it gets you excited. So that could also be what's going on here. And that's why you're like, oh, which one do I choose? Which, you know, okay, let me go into the Ace of Pentacles here in your future. I feel like the Devil was about to pop out. Oh my gosh. Okay, there, look at this. The Death card in reverse, which is the epitome of not being able to let go of something. Okay, tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, look at this. We have the Empress in reverse. Okay, listen up, because in the Majestic Eminence, which is the Priestess, the Divine Feminine, your worth is literally like the Empress card, okay? So you've got a new opportunity coming in here, okay, in the future. And it feels to me like you get to choose, air signs. But there is an aspect here of potentially not knowing your own worth, not knowing if you deserve it, not perhaps believing in your own worth. And it's tied to something that's happened to you in your past that's, you know, been very hurtful to you, and you've had a hard time letting it go. And it's calling you right now to be able to release that, whatever that is, around your own ability to believe in your own abundance, okay? What you're worth, what your value is. That needs to be let go in order for this Ace of Pentacles to kind of initiate. I mean, it's in the upright, which is good. That kind of tells me that I feel for like the majority of you, you're going to choose that. But we do have the Chariot here in reverse. So let's find out what the Chariot is. Why is the Chariot here in reverse? Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, and we have the Moon in reverse. Oh my. Lots of Cancerian energy here. The Chariot and the Moon. Okay, this new opportunity may require you to let go of something that you've been heavily invested in. You know, this also could stem from something that happened in your family, whether it's your current like family or like from your family, your immediate family, you know, like your mom, your dad, your brothers, sisters. But there's something here where, you know, it revolves around a long-term commitment. Okay. And with the Moon here in reverse, this is telling me that something is being revealed to you. Something is coming up from the subconscious. And it feels to me like you can't really deny it. I think you guys aren't going to know what this is about. But it's coming up to the surface now for release. And I think it's going to be necessary in order to get things moving here. So tell me about the Four of Swords. I think whatever it is, in order for you to get this, to take part in this new opportunity, to kind of shift into this energy of being able to go into something that is more prosperous for you, more, again, more abundant, more stable, more nurturing, you're going to have to let go of something from your past that you've been heavily invested in, or it has to do with something from like long-term family issues that are bubbling to the surface. And I say that because I'm being guided to say that because they're telling me that you already know what this is. Tell me the Four of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. And now we have the Ten of Wands, which was the first card in your reading here, opening up, and then the Three of Cups in reverse. What's this Three of Cups in reverse about? What's this Three of Cups in reverse about? Oh. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, for some of you, this is just like, there is like, you need to rest, you need to recover, you need to retreat. For some of you, this might be like literally physically, you need some rest. For others of you, this is more of an inner healing journey. It could be both. But it is, again, related to this Ten of Wands energy that has been like weighing on you. And it's just been like this heaviness, exhausting you, just taking a toll. And you're coming in for this healing, but it also, this, with the Three of Cups here in reverse, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is kind of telling me that this may have been something you've been procrastinating on for quite some time. And for whatever reason, it's like, it feels like a bit of a breakup in some way. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean with someone else. It could just be like a breakup with a belief system or an idea of what you thought something was. I gotta say that also the Three of Cups in reverse just talks about disappointment, like canceled events that you were looking forward to. I don't know, but somehow it all plays a role in this need for rest and recovery. And perhaps you aren't supposed to do too much. Like with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like usually that's like when it's upright, it's about like being the workhorse, putting in the effort, like, you know, putting everything, all your energy into something to master it. And it's in reverse. And it feels like you're not supposed to do like the work in a sense of what you would normally do. It's like you've got to step back from that and heal something here. I hope that makes sense, air signs. Here. I hope that makes sense, air signs. So that's my reading for you. How did that one land with any of my Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in the audience right now? You know, coming up with when we have that Palladian lunar eclipse on the 19th coming in like 9 days. So that is a great time for releasing, letting go of stuff. And, you know, Taurus is the energy of money, resources, abundance. Also, in some ways, luxury, but it's like about, it's also about food. So if you are needing to detox something, if that landed with some of you that are like, oh, I got to detox something. But you know, it's about being supported. I want to say loved up, but not loved up in a way of like people loving you up, but more in a way of like you loving yourself up, you know, like nurturing yourself, taking care, self-care, because you know your worth. So air signs, I hope that reading was helpful. All right, fire signs, you guys are next. Aries, Leo, and Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Leo, and Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I can't see. Oh, okay, we're doing okay for time. All right. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is in store for them for the last half of November? One more cut. Okay. Fire signs. What is going on with all my fire signs? I need some eye drops. 1 second here, guys. Let me just top up these little glassy eyeballs. All right. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's just amazing when those go in. Okay. Oh. Fire signs. Oh, and I can see better now. All right, last cut for fire signs. Awesome. All right. Let's find out what's opening up for fire signs and what is the challenge or the obstacle. What is opening up? And what is the challenge or obstacle here for fire signs? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, last half of November. What is opening up? Oh, ooh. Okay, and what is the challenge? Oh, really? Okay, wow. What's opening up for you, fire signs, is trust. Okay? Overcoming doubts, insecurities, and having patience. Wow. So that's what's opening up for you. What your challenge, however, is illumination, expression, positivity and joy, and inspiration. Oh, that's funny because when I first saw it, my first thought was it said inspiration. Okay. It feels like fire signs, you've had some difficulty shedding light on a situation, okay, or something in particular. And I think you've been needing answers. And I think for some of you, there's this need to just really lean into trust. As Jamal said in last night's podcast, let trust flow in. He also said lean the fuck in, but you could lean the fuck into trust. So you're going to be becoming more trusting. You're getting past insecurities here. If you've been impatient with something, it's asking you to be patient and just trust the process, because something is opening up there for you around that. But again, that could be difficult when you're needing more illumination on something. You know, you're wanting to know the details, or maybe for some of you, you have felt this lack of inspiration or positivity around something. You know, so let's kind of go into the tarot and find out more details. What has happened in the past here for fire signs? All right. We have the Ace of Cups coming out. We have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like I haven't really seen that particular card that often in this deck. Okay. What else has happened here in the past? Wow. The Four of Wands. That's some pretty special energy here, fire signs. Okay. Take me into the present situation. Ooh. Well, there it is. Your shadow work card, which again could be the cause for not having illumination. Shadow work is in reverse too. That's an extra major arcana in this deck. What else is coming up here in the present energies for the last half of November? Okay, you've got the Ace of Wands upright. And you've got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Okay. All right, we have the Six of Swords in reverse coming into the future. Ooh, okay, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, well, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here in the future. Okay, I feel like what is this whole message is pertaining to is kind of talking more about your future here, fire signs. So your overall energy is the Six of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles underneath it. Okay, again, something has been, okay, there's something here that you feel like it's not working out, or like you're at least feeling like it's not successful, or it's not going in the direction that you want, or you're not feeling the acknowledgement that you deserve or you want. And it has to do with something going very slowly. Like there's been movement, but it's been slow. And I think that's what's contributing to your feeling of not feeling successful or good about something here. And that makes sense as to why the Trust card has come in here, because it does talk about patience. And again, like I said, this is about you just kind of trusting the process, let trust flow in, be patient, things are unfolding. Okay, so in your past, you have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. I mean, this is great energy, fire signs. It looks like there may have been, for some of you, a new opening here in love. It doesn't necessarily mean a new person. It could be where there was very reciprocal energy, and there was a commitment here of some sort, or there was. It could feel like this was someone who was like of a soulmate kind of nature. Now, for others of you where this isn't about a relationship, it feels like there was some kind of new opportunity here that opened up for you related to, again, your dreams, or there was something that you were feeling very emotionally fulfilled by that was starting. And again, the Six of Pentacles coming in here, there was like, it felt like whatever you were giving to it, you were also receiving from it. And I think this was about you building something stable, something that could last, I think, for a while. It felt like it feels to me like you were excited about it, you were happy about it. I mean, the energy is really good. What can I say? Now, in your present situation, it's interesting because you do have the Shadow Work card coming up in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and then the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. There is something that I feel like you may feel very overwhelmed by, fire signs, related to your own shadow work. It's either feeling really dark, or it's just like, I don't want to go there right now. Like, I don't have the energy for it. It's just like, no, like you're kind of avoiding it possibly. And I say this because I still see you in the last half of November actually getting like a new kind of opening or start here to something that you're, again, very passionate about. And with the Hierophant, it's telling me that you need to go, this message was very clear when the card showed up, is that you've got to go about something in a new way, in a new path. It doesn't mean you depart something altogether. It just means like there's, again, it feels more of like an approach, like you're almost getting like a reboot, but your reboot is dependent on you doing something unconventional, something that you're not used to. It's not the traditional way of doing it, or it's not the way most people would tell you to do it. That being said, though, I want to say that something else I feel like is coming up to the surface within you, but it feels like you're avoiding it, or you just don't want to deal with it. And it may be you don't want to deal with it because it does feel like there is some kind of breakthrough here that you're experiencing. The reason why I say it is because in your future, you've got some tough energy coming in. You have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So something's not moving forward, okay? When the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, it can talk about unfortunate circumstances, but it also can just talk about shit's not moving on. Like the wheel's not turning in your favor. It's stagnant, you know? And it feels to me very much that energy with the Six of Swords here, because with it being in reverse, this is telling me that you're still stuck in some kind of cycle that you're not able to get out of, and it's leaving you feeling kind of at a loss, like there's some kind of grief or something that you might be going through that might have something to do with grief or loss, just feeling really sad about. And it also feels like, too, it could be for some of you, if it's not grief or loss of some level, it feels to me like you're kind of stuck focusing again on what you don't have versus what is working for you. And that could be what's holding things up. Let's kind of go into the tarot and find out. So Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. We have the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse on the Six of Wands. So a lot of fire energy. Like you're showing up. You're showing up here in your overall energy, that's for sure. Okay, the King of Wands can be very much entrepreneurial energy. So for some of you, you may have started something to do with, like, I don't know, a business or a project of some sort, something creative. But at the same time, it's like there's difficulty getting it really off the ground with that Ace of Wands in reverse. I like seeing the Ace of Wands upright here in the heart of your spread. But again, it's got you feeling like you're not in the place of success that you want. And again, it's due to very slow energy moving forward. And, you know, fire signs don't like that. I know my moon's a Sagittarius and my Mars and Venus are Aries. So I totally get it. I'm not your typical Taurus. So, okay. For some of you too, this King of Wands is someone you're very attracted to, okay? For some of you, but it's like you're not getting the initiation or the start that you want. Like something's not, it's like it's not catching fire just yet. And something is maybe moving slow around that. This could be someone you're feeling very spiritually connected to. For others of you, this King of Wands could just represent like you feeling totally in your power to take charge and go for something you've really wanted to go for. But you're meeting some blocks here. And again, something is not illuminated here for you. You're not getting the full picture. It's like, why? It's like I'm hearing this, like, why can't I see it? Why can't I just see what, like, you know, what this block is? So let's see what this Ace of Cups in the past is about. What's this Ace of Cups in the past? Whoa. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Wow. We have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, this could have been like a reconciliation with someone who there was like healing that came in here, you know? This could have been like, there could have been some kind of disruption or separation between you and another person. Again, it doesn't have to be a love interest. It's just, you know, something that involves emotional fulfillment. And it just got a new start. Like it got a fresh start in some way. For others of you, it feels like something here had ended that you had been in total union with, and you kind of like had a breakup with it in some way, and you started something new. And that could be anything. Like just take that energy as I'm saying it, because that's just what I'm picking up here. Okay, tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me about... Okay. Okay, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands coming in on this Six of Pentacles. So... you had to choose a path. You know, there was a new path here, or you had to make a choice in something. I think you were looking at two different directions. And I think you were just like, I don't want to be left behind, or I don't want to feel left behind, or I don't want my soul to feel left behind. And it feels like there was able to strike some kind of balance, or it's like, again, the Six of Pentacles often talks about like a blessing coming in, and it could be because you're like, you know what? I don't want to miss this. I don't want to be in a state of loss or lack. I want to go for something, and it could have come in that way. It just feels like you went for something here. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, well, there's your Six of Wands in reverse again, coming up on your Four of Wands. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, it looks like there was something that could have started here with a lot of stability, and it looks like it feels like it made you really happy, but there's also this element again of not being acknowledged. There's like the Four of Swords in reverse is just kind of like, it feels like, okay, it feels like this energy that's coming up in your future, okay, and that's kind of present already here. It was aware, like you were aware of it, and there's still some restlessness, but it feels like you just still tried to push forward with something, even though like deep down there was a part of you it's like there's an aspect here that doesn't feel good. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that whatever you were here wasn't good. It's just there's an aspect within you that didn't feel like a success, or didn't feel like, again, it feels like you were avoiding it. And I see it attached to the shadow work card that's coming up here in your upcoming energies for half of November, the last half. So tell me about this shadow work in reverse. Okay, the Six of Swords, and that's coming up in reverse down here. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about the shadow work. Okay, the Hangman in reverse. Okay, it's interesting because the Hangman in reverse is about illumination. You know, you see something in a new way. There is something coming up here for you that is trying to get your attention to see something from like your deeper levels of subconscious, the things that are buried deep within your own like shadow self, to help you move on from something, to help you like get out of this repetitive cycle that you just keep repeating over and over. Like it's not, something, there's a pattern here. And it feels like there's an opportunity here for illumination to help you get it. But I feel though like you're not going towards it. So what's great about this reading coming up now is that when this comes up, for those of you that this is resonating with, this is something that you may want to dive into immediately, which could have an effect on the future energies here, and turn this wheel around. What is this Ace of Wands? What is this Ace of Wands? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. Ooh, okay. We have the Emperor. Wow. To me, the King of Wands is very close to the Emperor energy. Like, it feels like, again, the Ace of Wands can very much be a breakthrough. It can be very much a breakthrough. Now, with the Emperor card here, this can talk about a divine masculine in your life. It could be a father figure, because the Emperor is the divine masculine. That you may, like the Seven of Swords here in reverse is talking about like a reconciliation, like some apology or something. There could be a breakthrough coming in here. For others of you, it feels like you get a breakthrough around possibly whatever it is that you're trying to pursue in a very passionate way, whether it's kind of, a creative project, a business project, a spiritual thing. It feels though like there's something from your past, okay, that kind of comes up for reconciliation around this that allows a breakthrough. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. Ooh. Wow. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Tell me more about the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. You are going to have to, there's something here that's pertaining to doing something again. Like you're going to have to doing something in a completely different way. You're going to have to do something unconventionally, not traditionally. And it involves a lot of heart. Okay. This could be involved with someone that you're very heart connected to, someone that you love. And it would also be like, you can't overthink it. Like you kind of got to just trust and go for it. So this is about letting the heart speak more than anything, regardless of whatever this is that you're needing to do in an unconventional way, and get out of your head and just start letting the process unfold. There is this need to lean into the trust. If you lean into the trust, it feels like things are going to open up for you. This could also involve someone that you love very much. Just because I am seeing so much like relationship stuff up here. Okay, tell me, let's get into your future because that's where things are getting a little dicey. Let's see, the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Seven of Cups. This is a confusion. Illusion. Tell me more. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There is something here that you're needing to, okay, whatever this shadow work is that you're being called to look into, there is something, this repetitive pattern that you have that gets you stuck. It slows everything down, and it's out of confusion, or like you not being able to choose, like not knowing which way do I go, or which, and again, that has to do with a lot of trust and tuning into your own heart to guide you as your GPS in your journey. And this is what's slowing everything down. So leaning in is going to be like your best friend. I got to say, like whatever's coming up for you, this is the advice to help minimize the energies here. So tell me about this 5 of Cups. Because it feels to me like when you get in that place, then you start focusing on everything that's going wrong or what could go wrong, and as opposed to focusing on what is already going right, or what could go right. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. Okay, yeah, we have the Temperance card and the 6 of Pentacles. There's a need for balance here. There is a need to like kind of pull everything in, and there needs to also be like this equal give and take energy. Because this is when that energy's not there, it has you second guessing yourself, and it has you focusing on the negative. It's also like, it feels to me like you could be going through a very transformative process of balancing like what you can take on and what you can't. Which would then allow you to make better decisions, so you wouldn't feel so locked up in choice. Like what choice do I make? It's okay. So tell me what this Wheel of Fortune is about in reverse. Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Okay. 4 Cups. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like, this is so straightforward, this energy. Okay, hold on. Let me just get one more card on the Wheel of Fortune. You got to be kidding me. Oh my God. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Fire signs. Let's have a little heart to heart here, okay? You got some opportunities coming in, okay? Or there's a way for something that you've not felt successful at to really kind of go in what feels to me like it could be a very successful direction. But the 4 of Cups here is the energy of feeling rejected or rejecting something. It's not happy. It's about missing opportunities. You don't want to miss opportunities. And it feels to me like one of the ways you may miss this opportunity is if you don't do your shadow work and you look into what it is that causes you so much confusion and illusion to what choices you can make. Again, it's tied up to your heart and your own intuition, being able to trust your own self, to trust your own inner guidance. There's something here to do with the heart being shut down from something here, okay? And that is preventing you from choosing the path that I want to say that your heart's trying to guide you towards. And if you can do that, this Wheel of Fortune turns around. So these energies are very dependent. They're very much in fluctuation. I want to say they're loose. So the future energies, depending on how you handle the last half of November, could really kind of turn around for you. It's at least giving you the advice here of what you need to do to kind of get things off the ground and moving in the direction that your soul wants you to go. Okay, that your soul's kind of whispering towards you. And again, it's like you've got to kind of know that you may not have all the answers. You may not have all of the illumination. But again, like go back to that podcast I did with Katie, you know, on the will of God, and learning how to just tune in to ask source, like tune into source, open the heart portal, you know, to get all your answers. So opening the heart is really important here. Okay, fire signs, I hope that reading was helpful. I think we're doing Earth next. I think Earth is next. Is Earth next, guys? I'm pretty sure it is, but could you guys look at the bottom of my video in the description just to make sure I'm going in the right order? And kind of tell me while I shuffle if Earth is next. No, yes, is Earth next? I think we're on Earth. Oh. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is in store for you for the last half of November? Did that resonate with anyone? The fire signs reading? I'm just Falcon, you're welcome. Okay, I wish that the Bonnie, you're welcome. I was like, does that say Bunny or Bonnie? Okay. The writing on my chat is like light gray on a white screen. So like when it's the name, so it's really hard for me to see the name sometimes. You're welcome, Dave. Oh, good. I'm glad the reading resonated. Sarah, you're welcome. Okay. Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me do one more cut here for you. Okay. Thank you. My eyes are better today. They were really shitty yesterday because I pushed it on the Monday with too much computer time. So I did some research, and apparently when you do PRK surgery, if you work on the computer a lot, which I spend insane amount of hours on the computer, they say you may need to wear like anti-glare glasses when working at the computer to help reduce like the glare and all that. So this morning I ordered some like blue light defense glasses, non-prescription, but just so that my eyes can heal faster and I can still do work on the computer. And I feel like that will, I know that my eyes were deteriorating because of a lot of my work on the computer. So I'm kind of glad to get this. I don't know, well, I shouldn't say I don't know why. Because I feel like we didn't have this issue of blue light so much on our computers. I feel like they added it in so that they could just ruin our vision even more. It's like, oh, so they can't see what's going on. Let's just do anything we can to prevent them from seeing. It's just like this metaphorical thing that, just one more thing. But anyways, thank you for asking. Eyes are doing better. It's just I like to put the drops in, especially when I've got a lot of light at me, because it just keeps my eyes feeling better. They don't feel dry, but it soothes them. So I'm trying to give my eyes lots of love. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. One more cut for you. me just put a couple more eye drops in as I'm talking about the love. All right. All right. Okay, what's opening up and what is the challenge here for my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is opening up and what is the challenge? Let's find out. Aww, I like it. Oh, you know, what have I pulled? 6 cards from this deck and we've already got a repeat. Like, how does that happen? I've got like, there's got to be at least 50 cards in there. Okay. Earth signs, what's opening up for you is the heart portal. Okay. It's like an eye trip on this like camera. Okay. So receptivity, generosity, and mistrusting. So the heart is opening up for you, or the portal of the heart, you know, your ability to be receptive to information coming in, receptive to love, being able to receive. Ooh, I like it, earth signs. So that's what's kind of opening up for you. Now, like with air signs, your majestic eminence is what is your challenge, which is your divine feminine, your worth, and priestess. So this could be like, again, it feels like there's something kind of tied to you being able to receive something that's trying to come into you, whether it's love or some form of something that you've been wanting to receive, something that you would like to receive. But again, the divine feminine, let me just kind of look at this card for a second. You know, when I look at this card, it's interesting because where my focus is going is, it's like she's holding this emerald or some kind of crystal in her hand, in her lap, but then she's kind of looking at something else that's trying to come in here. And it feels to me like there's something you're holding on to that's safe, but there's something else that's trying to come. It's like, I want to be safe, but there's something else that's trying to come in, and it's grabbing your attention. But do you feel safe enough, worthy enough of it? There is something that's trying to float in here. Okay, let's kind of go into the tarot and find out more. What has happened in the past here for my earth signs? Okay, yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is literally the energy that I was just talking about. Holding on to something, holding yourself back, wanting stability, fear of letting go of something. Oh my goodness. And as I'm saying that, shadow work has come up for you in reverse. Okay. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is very much that heart energy, that heart portal energy, right? Being able to receive, receptivity. Okay, tell me what's coming into the present energies, the current energies of the last half of November for earth signs. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. I'm not going to take them. There's quite a few there. I will say what I did see was the Four of Cups in reverse. So that can tell me like you're not wanting to miss an opportunity. Like you're wanting to maybe go after something. We'll see what else shows up here. Ugh. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. Very similar energy coming up from fire signs reading. Okay, tell me about the future. Six of Wands in reverse. Very fire sign. Are you dealing with a fire sign here? Okay. Or have you got fire in your chart, maybe? Wow. The Empress in reverse. Dang. Earth signs. Okay. A sigh of relief. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. For your overall energy. And underneath that, ooh, well, now I understand your reading, is the Devil. Okay. Okay. This is about you building something, possibly with someone else, okay? You may be working with someone. This may be a relationship. Again, it could just be like you doing some kind of project or event or something. But with the Devil underneath here, there's some shadow work for sure. There's something like a fear, maybe something you don't trust. But, the Devil can talk about just feeling stuck on how to build to work with someone else or to build something else with someone. And this is something relatively new or it's like going about it in a new way because it's the Three of Pentacles. So like you're laying the groundwork, you're like trying to lay down the right foundation. But something here though with that Devil, interesting. Okay. The Four of Pentacles, the Shadow Work card in reverse, and then the Six of Pentacles in your past. So it looks like there's something that came in here or you were trying to strike some kind of balance. But it feels more like something came in here, like you received something. But there's also this energy here of the Four of Pentacles is very holding yourself back. It's a bit more reserved. It's not wanting to let go of certain things, wanting to just hold on to what you have. And again, it's the exact energy that I felt right here is that you're kind of dealing with. It feels to me like you're being asked to go outside your comfort zone, Earth signs, with something, but for a very good reason. And doing that would require you to kind of face some shadow work that's kind of coming up here to be dealt with. It does feel like it's comfort zone related, or I should say outside the comfort zone related. But also, again, the comfort zone because it's about just sticking with what you know, not venturing outside, not trying new ways, new things, new approaches, new ideas. Because what I get from this heart portal card or signs is that something, I see it down here in your future with the Ace of Cups. Something here is you're pulling something in. Okay, you're pulling something in, but you're also repelling it at the same time. And I feel like you don't want to repel it, but there's an element deep in the subconscious that is doing it. So in your present situation, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and then the Five of Cups. Okay. the Knight of Swords energy usually is about like rushing in, like taking charge and going for it. But in reverse, it's like it could be reckless energy, like really not thinking things through, acting before thinking, like not really thinking at all. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to be reckless here. Because again, that Four of Pentacles is like, there's an element of you kind of holding back a little bit. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but you don't want it to overpower something. So with the Eight of Cups, it's telling me though that I kind of like the Eight of Cups energy. I know some people don't. They just look at it as like, oh, you're like leaving something behind. But it's like you're always leaving something behind that deserves to be left behind. And you're answering the call of the moon. And the moon pulls on your emotions. It pulls on your heart, right? It pulls on the deeper intuitive knowing of yourself. And so me seeing that in the heart of your spread, I like it. I like it, especially when your intuitiveness here is in your block. We also have the Five of Cups energy, which again, there's some kind of grief or loss. It feels like you're also kind of going through something similar to fire signs. And again, you may have fire in your chart. But it feels like there's something here that needs to be dealt with around grief, loss. Because sometimes we'll be protective about things that are coming in towards us, and we won't allow them to come in because if we did lose them, the feeling would be too great. Like the loss would be too great. And it feels like there's something is really good coming in for you, Earth signs. But it's like whatever it is, and you're pulling it in. You're pulling it in. You're magnetizing it towards you, but it's almost like it's like the self-sabotage energy that's in the shadow work that needs to come to light, to be dealt with. And again, it would be because in your future, you have the Six of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and then the Ace of Cups. So this has to deal with, again, your ability to like, do I deserve it? Do I deserve to have more than what I already have now? Do I deserve, do they deserve to be seen? Because the Six of Wands in reverse is like not feeling seen, not wanting to be seen. Sometimes that's part of the, in our childhood trauma is like, we just are told like, well, not that we're told, but we're made to feel like, just be small, don't be noticed, like that kind of energy is kind of coming through here. And it's kind of dimmed your ability to shine. And I'm feeling like you're being asked to shine right now, Earth signs, because then you do have this Ace of Cups coming in. So there's something opening up here around love, around your dreams, around just you feeling really good about something in your life. Something you desire, you want, you wish for. So let's kind of go into the clarifiers. So tell me about this Three of Pentacles, and it evolves again. This is about building something. It's either about building something with someone else, okay, like working, like laying foundation work to grow something with someone else, or it's about you really kind of putting in the effort to your own like skills, your own mastery, like starting to really work on your what you're being able to offer. So tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. Why is this here as the overall energy? Okay, we have the Temperance card. What else? Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, I feel like you're kind of going, again, this feels like there's some kind of alchemy here happening for you, Earth signs, but there's something that has weighed you down. I feel like it's either a fear or some kind of like low frequency belief that keeps you stuck in the same place, or from really making big moves in a different direction that would allow you to have more or receive more. And you're kind of like, I want to say whatever this is that you're building, it could be quite transformational for you. There's some kind of alchemy involved here, like either within you or in the process, what you're creating. But with the Ten of Wands here in reverse, it's telling me that you got to let some baggage go. Like there's something that you've been carrying with you for a long time, and it's related to that devil, and it's got to go in order for this transformation to fully happen, to take place. So tell me about the Four of Pentacles here in the past. Okay. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You know, that energy is like, it feels like you're, like whatever's coming in, it feels like, can I trust it? Will it last? Will it stay with me? You know, because the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like, it doesn't follow through with its promises. It's not dependable. Not exactly loyal. So it's also kind of like a workaholic kind of energy. So it makes me wonder if some of you might be holding yourself back in a place where you're just like work without actually fulfilling your soul. But you know, overall, it's just, it feels like there's an element here of you holding yourself back or not being able to let go of something because there's a mistrust, or like it just doesn't ever work out, or again, it's like too good to be true. I don't know. Like it's a very interesting energy that's coming through for me here. Tell me about the shadow work card in reverse. Tell me about the shadow work card in reverse. I swear I have seen the Tower twice trying to come out. Like earth signs, is it every time the Tower comes out for you? Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. Oh, wow. What? Well, there's your Empress again in reverse with the Sun in reverse. Okay, and with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, shadow work. Okay, so in your past, like, something was definitely surfacing here. For some of you, there could have been some kind of disappointment, possibly even like levels of depression. And again, with the Empress here in reverse, it's just not feeling worthy, not feeling like, it's almost like there's a lack of fertility within the space to grow. Like, okay, that's really morbid, but I just heard like whatever I plant dies anyway. Like it's, okay, that's not nice. But with the Two of Pentacles here in reverse too, this just talks about like feeling really overwhelmed. There's a sense of feeling overwhelmed. Like, are you going to feel like you're going to be overwhelmed if you were to take on something that was of a magnitude that could feel really good? Like it feel more abundant? Does it come with more responsibility? Does it like, is there some element here that overwhelms you? I don't know if it's going into the shadow work that overwhelms you, or there's like, that's part of like what's in the shadow work, not being able to see clearly, not knowing the exact path. And so like you give up. I don't know. It's like you stunt the growth or something because you just can't see things clearly and you just get overwhelmed, and it's like, screw it. So I don't know why this energy is coming up in your past. It could just be like, that's something that was kind of surfacing for your shadow work, but you were avoiding it. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles here. Okay, we have the Strength card. Tell me more about the Okay, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. It feels like something came in here for you, and it came in pretty strong. It came in pretty strong, and it came in without a lot of conflict. Like, and I think that's why you're like, for some of you, you may have been conflicted on inside about it just because it came in like this. It's almost like something, I don't know if it fell into your lap or like something just appeared, like an opportunity or an offer or I don't know, something here. And for some of you, there just wasn't any conflict, or I feel that's why it's like got this too good to be true thing that came up over here. For others of you, it did create a little bit of conflict though within you. Like, and I don't know what that conflict is. So let me see what this Knight of Swords is about in reverse here in your present energies. What's this Knight of Swords in reverse about in the current energies for Earth signs? Okay, we have the Moon in reverse. Tell me more. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh. You know, something is revealed here to you, Earth signs, that you either have to have a conversation about or you're needing to make a decision about. And I feel like you're also, what I'm getting is that you're also wanting to detach from your emotions somewhat. I think more of this Knight of Swords in reverse is just causing you to pause. It's kind of more of like a pause possibly just on emotional decisions. But it feels like you've got to get really logical here about something in the last half of November. And it's something that you're not necessarily wanting to rush into, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's like you're taking your time here with it. And again, it feels like because there was some mistrust or like this idea of like the shadow work of it's never going to work out. But, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's detached, but she's very smart, you know, very intellectual. And she looks at all possible like avenues here. So it feels like you're not ready to necessarily go in a specific direction because you're assessing. It feels like you're assessing, but you're also detaching from your emotions. And, you know, with the Moon here in reverse too, it can also say that you might not be listening to your intuition. And we have got the Eight of Cups here, which is a more intuitive card. So let me see, what's this Eight of Cups about? There is going to be an element here, I have to say, that it's important for you to make these logical, like it's important to use logic. But I do feel like whatever is coming up here for you, there is an element where you can't deny the intuitive messaging that's also coming in. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. You got the Six of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Again. Okay. There is something from your past here that looks like you're walking away from. It could it could be someone from your past. It could just be something that, has been difficult for you to let go of. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is about not seeing things clearly. Or also, this particular Ace of Swords, I like it because it comes straight from the pineal gland, like when they're talking about the mind, and look at the staircase going down. Again, Okay. So not a very typical message that I would get with this Ace of Swords in general, but because this card is here, and I do feel like this Eight of Cups has a very intuitive pull on it. It's like you're walking away from some kind of part of you that is mistrusting of your own intuition, mistrusting of the downloads that you receive. I don't know if maybe in the past you thought you were getting some kind of intuitive hit and you followed it and it didn't work out. But there's some element here where you're ready to kind of let that go and not let it taint your future and also your present moment. Like you don't want to let your past continually dictate what you're creating now, is what I'm getting, which is good, Earth signs. So tell me about this Five of Cups. Ha! Okay. Wow. Right. So you got the Eight of Cups again with the Two of Wands. So this grief and loss, that's kind of coming up here is, again, like walking away from that and choosing a new path. Your last half of November, Earth signs, is about really there's a new path that's opening up here for you, and it's pulling on your heart. Your heart's trying to open you up to it. And I feel though that the element of mistrust or not believing in yourself, your own worth to be able to walk this path is what's kind of stunting it or holding it back, or is the lesson here that you're trying to move through. And again, it involves someone else too. So you may not be trusting of them, or maybe it's hard for you to put trust when it's other people involved. But I do see what you're trying to do here is walk away from that and choose the path that is not always taking you to grief and loss, or that is kind of holding those frequencies. So tell me about the Six of Wands here in reverse in the future. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So whatever this is about you not being seen, not feeling like you want to be seen, maybe you play small, okay? You play small to some degree, or like in some way in your life that prevents you from receiving more than what you've received before. And it looks like you're getting some kind of enlightenment around this, some illumination. And I do see you kind of, it's like you're surrendering in a good way, like you're not trying to fight it. You're not trying to, you're kind of allowing yourself to surrender into this belief that you have around being small or not being seen, or not wanting to be seen, and it keeps you from success that you're very capable of having. Tell me about this Empress in reverse. Yeah, see, Six of Pentacles in reverse. You can't receive. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to go back to the scene of the crime, so to speak, of when this belief or this trauma or pain point, okay, on your timeline, of your life happened, to really kind of heal it. And this is where you just don't allow yourself to receive things like you're not good enough or you don't deserve it. It feels to me like you're going to go back in time to that point that keeps you not in your abundance. Like it doesn't allow you. And I feel like in some areas of your life, you may allow that, but there's an area in your life that you don't. And whatever that area is what's opening up for you. So tell me about this Ace of Cups. Ooh, the Death card almost came out, which is beautiful. Because I was talking about like transformation, alchemy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Her signs. What a fantastic way to end your reading. This Ace of Cups is bomb. Okay, you got the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune coming out on it. Wow. And the Death card wanted to come out before that. There is something here very favorable for you. It's a whole new, brand new start. Okay, it's something I want to say it's definitely going to be newer to you. Like, it's not something that you're very used to. So again, it could be taking you out of your comfort zone. But something is changing here for you in a big way, and it's opening up your heart. The heart portal is key here into you attracting in you already have been attracting it in, but to really kind of fully pull it in and not push it away. You don't want to repel it. So whatever this is, it feels like it's going to bring in some changes for you in a good way. And I do want to say it feels like there is some risk here involved, which makes sense considering there's a level of mistrust here from the past. So, see, this is why you got to stick around for the whole reading when you see all these cards pop out, because look at that. Major great ending to your reading, Earth signs. All right. So I hope that reading helps you. I hope that it gives you the information that you need to make some good decisions, choices, ways to handle things in the upcoming weeks. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs. You guys are next. All right, my lovely water babies. Oh, an hour and 40 minutes already. Okay. It's not too bad. Let me just kind of tune in here. Oh, wow. I'm kind of like, it's funny. I can't read and speak at the same time when my eyes, I'm just like barely able to function reading this stuff right now. You know what? Let me put in some drops so I can see the chat. Yeah, there we go. It's like, if someone didn't know any better, they think I was like, I don't know, high or something and constantly needing to put drops in my eyes, which I'm not. High on good vibes here, frequency. I did an awesome meditation before doing your readings today. Nicole's spot on, much move, and yes, we are all working on removal of illusion, accepting truth. Yes. You're okay, Taurus, your reading is how you are feeling now. Awesome. Hey, John. That completely resonated. Cool. All right, water signs. Let's find out what's in store for you for the last half of November. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What can we tell them? What do they need to know for the last half of November? One more cut. Okay. What can we tell water signs going into the eclipse part of the month? Going into eclipse season. have some water. All right. Let's find out what's opening up for my water signs and what is the challenge. All right. What is opening up here for my water signs and what is the challenge? What is opening up here for water signs and what is the challenge? Okay, very water-ish. What is the challenge? Oh, okay, wow. Okay, so, hold on, let me just look at these. Okay, so what's opening up for you, water signs, is inspirational creation, alchemy, the elements, innovation. Wow. So something new, something that is inspiring you, you're inspired by. It feels, wow, it does feel very alchemical. Here, let me show you the card. Okay. So this is what's kind of opening up for you. The block or the challenge, however, is awakening. Ancient knowledge, memories, connection. That is what is the challenge here, or the obstacle. You know, I gotta say, this is a very interesting message for some of you. I don't think this is going to apply to all of you, but it feels to me though that some of you the block here to you actually creating something maybe, because this can happen, is that you spend too much time in like trying to understand like all the details of all these things that, you know, like come with the awakening process, that you kind of forget about what you can create in this reality, in this lifetime, like right now. Totally normal. I've done it, you know, we all do it. So I feel like that's part of the message here. But I don't think that's for all of you. It feels like it's almost like a tug of war energy here. Like there's a part of you that's deeply awakening, you know, to something, and it could cause some turmoil within you. And at the same time, like I feel like these two are kind of tied, because there is some like, you're getting downloads, you're getting this inspirational creativity to do it. But at the same time, there's an aspect of your awakening that's creating some challenges for you. So let's kind of go into the tarot and find out. What has happened in the past here for water signs? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords has been coming up in everyone's reading. So is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. All the sixes, the Six of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups. Okay. Tell me about the present energies here for the last half of November. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like I said, you're trying to create something here, but there's a block. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups. Tell me about the future. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Every card is in reverse except your Eight of Cups. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. And then you get the Four of Wands. Okay. Overall energy is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Sorry. And underneath that is the Six of Wands in reverse. My God. Can't get away from these cards. Okay. You know, considering that inspirational creation is coming up, that's opening up for you, and you have the Queen of Wands here in reverse, you know, she's very inspired. She's very creative, but she's in reverse here. And Six of Wands, oh my gosh, and underneath that is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse, again, it's got this kind of playing small feel to it as well, but also not, I want to say not even, it's like you're not, no, how do I say this? When it comes to your dreams, with that Ten of Cups underneath there, you know, your happiness, what makes you happiest in the long run, in the long term, you're not courageous enough to pursue it. And part of it has to do with you feel like you're not going to be successful at something, or I don't know, you're feeling too small about it, or you're afraid of being seen. Like, again, it's very similar energy to earth signs, but in a different way. Like, it's not the same energy that I'm getting from that reading. So, you know, lacking motivation, lacking inspiration, lacking courage, lacking that spark to just go for it is the reason for this whole reading. Either you're feeling blocked in that area, or like, yeah, you're just feeling, it feels like you're feeling blocked, but you're blocked by like this idea of like, I don't know if you put your dreams on the back burner and you just keep putting your dreams on the back burner for whatever reason. But, you know, in your past, let's get into it. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like you were rejected here, or you rejected something or someone. You know, it's like you closed your heart off. And you just, again, with the Six of Swords here, it's like you find yourself in this cycle, like once again, that you don't want to be in. And it's because there's an imbalance here. There's an imbalance of give and take. There's an imbalance of reciprocity. You may not allow yourself to receive, or you just may not give to the areas of your life that you need to give to. Maybe you reject yourself, that Knight of Cups in reverse. And again, you still find yourself in the same situation that you don't want to be in. Now, in your present situation, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. There is a new, beautiful, shiny pentacle opportunity that wants to come in here for you. Water signs. It could bring you stability. It could bring you more money. It could bring you more health, more wealth. It could be a relationship. But something is stuck with that Knight of Pentacles. Something is not moving forward. And I don't know. It feels to me like that's why this is in reverse. The Eight of Cups is here, which is good, again, like I just talked about in earth signs, because you're going to finally walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling you. And you're going to start following the path of your heart, possibly even your own intuition. In your future, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and then the Four of Wands. Okay. Three of Cups in reverse doesn't feel like a very happy energy, obviously. You know, there's some kind of separation, or there's some kind of disappointment, or an event that you were hoping to go to or happen doesn't happen. something like along those lines. But with the High Priestess here in reverse, I want to say that it feels more to me like something gets revealed here that was hidden. And then we have something that's very celebratory. So two opposite energies, but I think it's important that something gets revealed here that was hidden. So let's see what that is. Let's get into Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse here is the overall energy? What do we need to know about her? What do we need to know about this Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay, Seven of Wands. There's something that you need to not resist. You need to surrender. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Seven of Cups in reverse as well. You know, the Page of Pentacles can be delivering bad news or a message that you don't want. It could also just mean, though, that like there's something you're not applying yourself to in the way that you could. But then the wheel comes in and it turns everything around. There's like either like some kind of fortuitous change or something that's part of your destiny. And I want to say with the Seven of Cups here in reverse, for you, it may also feel like there is no other option. There are no options. It's like you're left with no other option here, something like along those lines. And you just got to surrender to it. Okay, let's see. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups in reverse here in the past. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Avoiding, retreating from something. Avoiding going within to heal. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles and then we have that Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it feels like you either rejected something here that your heart wanted or someone else's heart wanted, and it feels like there's something that you need to go within about, but you just kind of kept pursuing forward steadily towards something that was not emotionally fulfilling you. Because it's the Knight of Pentacles is walking straight into the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's like it feels like you rejected yourself, water signs, to be quite honest. I mean, it may not be for some of you, but it feels like it. Tell me, it's like you rejected something you wanted or something that's your needs or something like that. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. Oh, geez. Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, all of these sixes and the Three of Wands in reverse. You got 3 sixes up here in your top row. So, again, the reason why you found yourself in this situation that you didn't want to be in, because you're following not your heart, but what is not emotionally fulfilling to you, is that you were just trying to get out of your head about it, but you can't get out of your head about it because things aren't going the way you want with that Three of Wands in reverse. They're not manifesting, like what you want to come in, your ships are not coming in. And with the Six of Cups here in reverse too, like I don't know why I want to say this, but I want to say like you can't run away from your past, or you just can't run away from this no matter how much you may try to stop thinking about it or hope it goes away. Like it's got this feeling like it can't. Okay, tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the King of Wands. You may be dealing with a fire sign. You may be dealing with someone who's like a boss or a manager of some sort with that King of Wands. Someone who's in a higher position in work where you're constantly just giving to them. Again, it feels like you're not fulfilling your own dreams, you know, your own needs here, water signs, and you're just kind of like giving to the man, so to speak. Tell me more about this Six of Pentacles in reverse. But, you know, like this King of Wands, though, it's not in reverse. So it's not like a controlling element. Like it just feels like, it's not like whoever this person is or what this person represents or what this card represents, I should say. It doesn't feel like it's bad. It's just not in alignment with you. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Water signs. My goodness. The Tower in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Like avoiding your intuition, avoiding a Tower moment, doing what needs to be done because I guess what you really want would involve a Tower moment. I don't know. But you're not following your intuition. You're not following the pull on your heart here in the past. And it's to avoid like an uncomfortable situation or to avoid something that could spark also an awakening. Like, you know, maybe the block in awakening is like just that. You're blocking your own awakening to something here. Awakening to a certain truth. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles in reverse is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. Oh, okay. And there's the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. There is two paths here, okay, that you're looking at. And you've been at a stalemate here, but you're being called to, you know, this Ten of Swords is something that's kind of been weighing on your mind. There may be a lot of heavy fears here, long-term fears. Possibly just you feel like you're spent on this whole issue, whatever this is. But there's a new beginning that's trying to come in here. And with the Two of Swords, it's telling me like it can open up here. Like there could be movement here, but you got to release this Ten of Swords energy in order to get that going. Okay. But again, this Ace of Swords or this Ace of Pentacles energy, it could be that it's in motion, but it's not fully in motion. Like it's not fully getting off to the start that it needs. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. Well, we have the Emperor, which is kind of like the King of Wands. For some of you, you are blocking, like you've come to a stop in like you being like a sovereign person in your own destiny, okay? Or there could be someone of an authority above you who is stopping all of this. Either way, it's not good. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. I mean, it's not good in a sense of like, there's something here that's you're being really inspired by to create, to, you know, to build. Like there's that alchemy in there. Innovation. And it could be just innovative for you. Oh gosh. The Devil, water signs, is what's holding this all up. That's why everything's here at a standstill. Oh, feeling stuck to something, feeling in bondage to something. Could be fears that are keeping you stuck. What's this Devil? What's this Devil? Whatever this is big energy. You got two major arcanas on this Knight of Pentacles. Oh! The Ten of Pentacles is your Devil. Okay, something you've been very invested in. It could be something that's provided you a long-term security. It could be something involving family. Whatever this is, though, it's holding you up. It's holding you up from pursuing what it is that you're being called to pursue. So tell me about the Eight of Cups here. Well, the Empress has been a theme through everyone's reading. Apparently, we all need to know our worth. Okay, the Death card in reverse with the Empress card in reverse on the Eight of Cups. Okay, so listen, you're getting to a point towards the end of November where you're needing to let go. You're needing to walk away from the things that you have not been able to let go of, like this idea of, not seeing yourself as blooming, not seeing yourself as, being able to give birth to whatever this is you're trying to create. Again, the Empress does represent self-worth and knowing your worth and your true abundance and your magnificence and your, that divine feminine essence within you. And that's what you're walking away from. So that's kind of good because that's needed. That's needed. So tell me about this Three of Cups in reverse in your future. And again, with this Death card, it's like always holding on, just holding on a little longer, holding on a little longer, holding on a little longer. And it's just time to let go. It feels like you can't really hold on much longer because this Ten of Swords is here in reverse. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please, in reverse. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever this separation or unpleasant event is, or this, it's almost like an unraveling. This is what allows for your Ace of Pentacles to go upright. So you got to face the music. You can't avoid the Tower, whatever this is for you. And awakening is very much like a Tower moment. Okay. So this could be the challenge for you. The Tower brings in like that enlightenment, that like lightning bolts. Like, it's just like, whoa, like things cannot go back to the same way. It just doesn't work for you from where you're at now in your journey. Like it doesn't work anymore. So tell me about this High Priestess in reverse. Because it does feel like something gets revealed here. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something is revealed here around someone who like you can't lean on or trust. You think is not going to be there. Like they're there and then they're not there. Like, can you trust their word? Something is revealed around this. Something is revealed around this. Okay, and then we have the Four of Wands. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It looks like your happiness here, whatever this Four of Wands is, something stable, something with good bones, that is a celebration. It could be in relation to someone else. With the Four of Cups here in reverse, this is about you not wanting to miss an opportunity. You don't want to be in the state of unhappiness or regret. And it feels to me like, given everything that I've seen here, especially with the Empress in reverse that comes up over here, is that it stems from someone who doesn't take care of their own needs. It stems from, not being able to seize opportunities is because you're too busy tending to other people's dreams and not your own. And it's time to start building your own success here, water signs. So I feel like that's going to be a big theme for you in the last half of November. And it looks like you address it. It does. And it does look like there's some there's some discomfort in there. But it's, it's starting up your Ace of Pentacles. It's giving you a Four of Wands energy, which is great. So, especially when you're creating something on solid ground that's very inspired. It's very exciting, and it's got a lot of it's tied into your spiritual awakening as well, so, water signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that was helpful. All right. So guys, I'm going to head out. I hope that the readings resonated with you. If you need your own reading, if you'd like to book a personal with me, all the links for that are in the description below or on my website, NicoleFrolic.com. I love you guys so much. Of course, today we have a huge Mars-Saturn square, and Mars and Mercury are conjunct. So I'm wondering if some of you guys felt that crazy energy today. I didn't feel it so much, but it's because my Mars is very exalted. I have my Mars in Aries, and with it being in Scorpio and being the more dominant energy in this whole thing, it didn't really faze me too much. But who knows? Tomorrow could be totally different because these energies are kind of strong over the next day or so. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and